Hey everyone, this is Nitro. So it's time for my very first run through the SSSS Timeless Trials, where the enemies seem to be level 76, 77, 78, 79, and level 80 for the final trial. Let's see how these ones go, because it's going to be interesting, that's for sure. I'll begin with the SSSS Trial 1. Time law is the Restoration 80% time law, which is, in my opinion, one of the worst ones. So, all melee enemies, and restoration is at 80%. That's such a pain. Okay, let's bring Landius, because there are 3 infantry enemies, right? I just need to deal with the archer, the lancer, the cavalry, and the lobster behemoth. So to that end, I think I'm better off bringing magic attackers, right? So, you know, Rachel, if you have her built, would be wonderful here, right? Rachel can... But I'm probably going to have to use Lana. I think that's just the way it goes. And since I don't think I can bring a faction buff for Lana, I'm looking at... Actually, I can bring a faction buff for Lana. Let's switch to the old school Bozel, Lana, you know, tank, Tiaris, and Sophia strategy that I have not used for a very long time, right? And we'll see how this goes. So the only question is, do I bring Liana? And I don't think I will, because I'm bringing Bozel and Lana instead, right? So no more act again. Instead, I have a faction buffer with a damage dealer. And my faction buffer is going to bring Earthquake as well to debuff the enemy stats. And I think I'm going to try running this party for the next bunch of fights. So as before, I'm going to regenerate Landius. And then faction buff, Bozel. I'm just wondering if I should put Landius all the way in front. I think I will though, because Tiaris can move up and miracle him up, so that he can take the first 2 hits from the enemies, and then move back a bit, you know, after that. So this is the hit that's gonna hurt, presumably. Right. Oh, that actually knocked me back. And what I want to do is Earthquake them, and so let's place Landius here for now. Look at that amount of healing. Even with Tranquility and Healing Light, he didn't heal anywhere close to full. Just shows how ineffective healing is with this time lock. Nonetheless. So I'm gonna have to launch AoEs this turn instead, because my healers were just too far back. And I moved Bozel into where Lana would potentially attack. So let's just toss out a black hole to follow up. Going to be using debuff hell strategy instead. And we'll heal up Landius. Yes, the stat debuffing having massive effects. Right. So now I'm going to want to attack Blessing Lana, because I need her to one-shot this Lancer General. Look at that attack, 1625. There we go. So with the attack blessing, crushed him. Bozel. Oh, sorry. Landius moves up to guard. Right. I'm going to regenerate Landius with Sophia. And then I'm going to have Bozo. I must have gotten clocks because I can relaunch the Earthquake. I'm just gonna toss it out. If I have it, might as well use it. So now Landius will have a very easy time crushing the remaining 3 enemies who are all infantry. Right. Lobster Behemoth wasn't, but it died to the mirror armor damage reflection. Looks like I lost my attack buff, Landius. That's why his attack is down to 1074. Still killed all these dramatically weakened enemies though. And there we go. The old school strategy of debuffing with Earthquake works out very, very well for these trials. SSSS Trial 2, Time Law. After taking action, enemy units within 2 blocks will be subjected to 1 random debuff. Oh, it's this map. So I'm gonna have to switch back to Luna just to get everyone over. Well, no, if I use Landius, it should be okay. I'm going to keep Luna though. So I'm going to keep Lana though to deal with these Crystal Colossus. Right, Landius can't handle them. I'm actually going to change up Lana's Heaven Sanction to maybe Dark Reaper. There is the choice of Lightning Strike as well, if I'm worried about like, you know, the Scorpions for example. So maybe I'll do that. But Dark Reaper also reduces enemies' magic defense, so it can work out just as well. Only thing is Landius' positioning to be able to guard everyone. But this should be okay. Yeah. So Landius here, he moves into the water, everyone else surrounds him from all sides. And that will work. The only question then is, because of the debuffing effect of the Time Law, maybe I'll just bring Vienna for Gospel, right? Rather than Sophia. So let's give this a try. So there will be less healing because there is only tiaras for healing now, but I think overall this is the better strategy. So everyone's just going to surround Landius to start. Soul Stealer headdress silenced the angel? That's convenient. And I'm gonna miracle up since I don't have to worry about the Wind Whisper or anything like that. Landius takes the first hit. Gale activation. The Sky Archers kill themselves. Perfect. Please activate Gale again. I like it. So normally the angel would probably Wind Whisper there, but I'm not complaining. I'm quite happy with what just happened there, so no complaints at all. And all of these enemies will suicide themselves into Landius this way, so I'm going to have to focus on the Sovereign group. And that would be Earthquake them to start. Got a silence on their healer, at least. And let's wipe out... Oh! Interesting. I meant to attack the Scorpion, hit the crystal molders instead. Tranquility. Right. I can act again. Lena, wipe out the Scorpions now. That worked quite well. And then Tiaris can attack blessing her, I guess. That was a bit late, but whatever. Oh. How did they... I guess the silence only lasts one turn. So I got hit by the Wind Whisper now. But I lived through it, and that's all that really matters. Landius can't even one-shot these damaged characters in general. It's crazy. Fortunately, I have all these other damage dealers to help finish. Fine. So Landius can finish off the damaged angels, and Bozo can kill off the infantry. Alright. Third battle. SSSS Trial 3. Cannot use guard. I hate these battles where you can't use your tank. You can bait the enemies into attacking you, but you can't use your tank. Well, let's see if Leon with Tiaris can wipe out 2 characters to start, right? Then I would just have these 2 slow characters in the south after that. In the north... Actually, maybe we can wipe out the north part first with Leon. So Leon kills off the Cyclops, kills off the Mage General, right? Then I can have Elwyn fight against the Cavalry General. Going to have him bring Phallic Soldiers to one-on-one them very easily. And then the south part we'll deal with afterwards. So Leon is going to charge north, Chivalry, kill, get act again, kill the mage, and then we deal with the south afterwards. And for the south, let's bring Yulia, because I have to find a Legion of Glory character, right? And Yulia is by far the best option out of my Legion of Glory characters. Magic damage, you know, all that good stuff. Okay, this looks good. And here we go. The one I really want to bring though is Omega. I can totally tell Omega can one-shot everything here, but it's just such a small portion of the Langrisser population has Omega built that it's very, very hard for me to choose to use him. Let's attack Blessing Leon. Should have done that before the attack. Took so much damage because I'm using angels instead of cavalry soldiers on him. There we go. Leon is still totally capable of one-shotting characters, my enemies. And I'm going to have Elwyn here. Faction buff. first, let's hang around with Yulia. I'm going to fashion buff Elwyn on the forest tile. He doesn't get knocked as far away that way. Or shouldn't. Oops, he did. Too far for him to approach and finish off the cavalry general. Annoying. So, is anyone else in range to attack? No. Which means I'm going to have Liana remove the debuff, and Elwyn will finish it off. Smoothly. So then, over here, I could have Yulia just Godly Menace and lock down everybody. The Godly Menace debuff effect is 2 tiles, right? So they're all locked down as a result of that. And I'm going to Miracle up here in preparation for the attack. So they all just end turn since they can't move. And oh, damn, he chose to heal. Alright, so okay, so this is not good because they healed up to full. I'm gonna have to hope that Leon does enough damage to kill them. So let's gospel him up and have him strike. That worked. Retreat. And I think I'm just going to start running away. I can have Yulia face off one-on-one against the Lobster Behemoth though. They're going to meet in water because that's safely away from the others. And with the initial strike, they're so damaged that there should be no way for them to win. And let's just have Kiaris heal up the group. Yep, so down they go. Just 2 groups left to deal with. Going to have Leon just attack without using Chivalry. And retreat. And then Yulia and Elwyn. So let's have Yulia finish off the Cyclops. And then Elwyn charges forward to, I guess, frontal assault levitate things. And I'm going to Godly Menace, or sorry, act again Yulia to finish off the Levitators at this point. So I can even attack Blessing her to make sure it happens. Done. So it looks like the SSSS trials, you really have to take advantage of the class advantage, the class triangle, and yeah, especially for soldiers, is what it seems so far. SSSS trial 4, all passive skills are disabled. So you can guard, but only if your guard skill is up. And there's 2 Orc Berserkers in the front, both with Roar. So that means Leon, taking them both out will be key. I'm wondering if I should replace the Angels with a Cavalry Soldier. You know, Royal Cavalry, Bone Dinos, that kind of stuff. I don't have Bone Dinos built though. let's try it with Royal Cavalry and see how this goes. So attack blessing, right, on Leon to attack these two. Landius to tank hits afterwards. And then that should be it, honestly speaking. I don't think I'm going to need another damage dealer because all of these characters, the ranged characters, will fall to Landius. Right? There's no Lava Titans or anything like that, so bringing Sophia will be fine for rewind. So, not going to need Bozel and Lena. Alright, so let's have Leon. Chivalry. Crap, I forgot to attack blessing. But this should be... okay. So yeah, one shot, didn't take any real damage at all. So that works. And if I retreat here, I can charge 5 tiles. At the next orc. So I'm going to want to avoid this cavalry. But I do want to take the hit from the Sky Archers. So let's place Landius here. And to make sure I can kill off the second one, I'm going to attack Blessing Leon to take out the Cyclops. Wonderful. And then regenerate on Landius. There we go. So this one's surprisingly easy. I mean, whoa! I forgot to guard is deactivated. But the Royal Cavalry saved his life. The 45% physical damage reduction completely kept him alive there. So I'm gonna have to be very careful about avoiding the Cyclops or killing the Cyclops first. Here. Okay. So why don't I Gospel up. Leon. I'm worried about the plunder skill now. If they steal my guard, I won't be able to guard anymore. So maybe I'll kill off the Mist Dancers instead. Yeah. So tranquility up. And have Leon kill the Mist Dancers. And retreat 3, which is outside of the Cyclops range. So before the attack, let's Miracle up. So that Leon can definitely one-shot the Mist Dancers with Attack Blessing and Miracle. And what was supposed to be a faction buff, but that actually wasn't enough damage. I should have rewinded before the attack. Damn! These enemies are tough. I can't believe they survived. Oh well. Let's see how this goes. What's the worst that can happen? Leon dying? I'd still clear the fight at that point. Oh. So they actually chose to attack Leon as the closest melee character. Once again, the Royal Cavalry are kicking in, protecting him against damage. It's working out stupidly well. I honestly can't believe how well bringing Royal Cavalry for these timeless trials is working out. Okay. So Landius will guard against the remaining 3 attacks and finish the fight that way. At this point. chose to attack Blessing Leon, but it won't kick me at all. Because Langrisser will easily finish off all 3 damaged enemies. There we go. Another trial cleared. And then we're on the SSSS final trial, which I think I'm going to do in a separate video for now. Okay. Thanks for watching, everyone. Nitro out.